This is Big Ramy, Mamda Elsbaye. He is your reigning and defending Mr. Olympia champion. Can anybody stand up to this man? Can anybody challenge him? Well, on today's stage, I have to say no. But back in 2018, there was a man. A man, a myth, a legend, a beast. And if anybody can defeat somebody with a nickname Big, it's gotta be a guy with the nickname Beast. Rolly the Beast Winkler, 2018. What a matchup. This is part of your You Pick Tuesday lineup. You guys voted for this one. What a matchup, guys. And I have actually done a 2020 Big Ramy versus this version of Rolly the Beast Winkler, but never the 2021. I believe 2021 he might have slipped in his performance compared to 2020. Did Big Ramy. Little goatee piece, I noticed. Now, is it possible for this 2018 version of Rolly the Beast Winkler to get a victory over the current Mr. Olympia champion? Had to tone back down there. That was high as I could get. Well, you look at the meat, the beast, he just does not have nowhere near the lag size to compete against this big giant Ram Man. But he is equally dominant in the abs, aesthetically pleasing, is Rolly the Beast Winkler. With a nickname like Beast, he's aesthetic. Yeah. Let's go through these shots and see if he is capable of defeating the current champion. Wheels, yeah, stick out like a sore thumb. Look at the size of Ram Man's. It was never a strong point for the Beast. But you look at the upper body, wow. Ram Man, he has a very long torso heap. You notice that? Midsection? Good tight midsection. Not dogging him. Arm for arm, Rolly has this one. Better triceps, better forearms. Good biceps for Big Ramy. Now here is the finals. We are pleased to feature both. Not in all the poses, but most of them. Yeah. Rolly, he looked like he dried out some. He wasn't as monster-like, booming. I don't know, could be better depending on what you prefer. Nice midsection for Rolly. But Ramy, he's huge. He was good in the finals as well, for sure. Go through the shots. Hard to size these guys. I mean, yes, they stood beside each other many times, but the heights were always inconsistent, which means one guy was always standing forward. Now, this front lat spread, Rolly does look better. If you take a close look, Ramy might have a better midsection, but look at the lats themselves. Can be no argument here. Here, definitely. But lags again. Now go to the finals. The wheels were actually slightly smaller for the Beast, I think, for the finals. They looked to be anyway. But look at his upper body. If you're judging this one, might even make this the thumbnail, because I know you guys love Rolly the Beast Winkler. He is dominant in this shot. Look, lat for lat. It's obvious, guys. But it's just as obvious in the lower half. Turn to the side here. Turn to the side. Peeled. Come on, do it now. Just trying to do some of my sayings for you guys. But yes, look at that big man's manly chest of Big Ramy. But honestly, guys, the Beast, look at his quads here. From the side, Rolly's quads, hanging hamstring, pretty competitive. Nowhere near the size of Big Ramy's, but pretty competitive nonetheless. Arm for arm, look at the delt difference. The delt difference, yes. Ba-ba-bum. That'll be the last delt difference song that I ever sing. Used to do that one all the time. Now, from the side, I honestly think the Beast could catch Big. The Big. I mean, obviously, guys, look at the tricep itself. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Big Ramy, he's good, though. Look at the lag size. Again, the guy is a friggin' beast. He's not the Beast. He's big. He's big. Thin skin, things of that nature for Rolly. Here's the back shots. Wow. Rolly's back lat spread. it looks better than Ramy's. Can you imagine that? Look at the separation here. Didn't have the thickness, I don't think, in the lat insertions, did Rolly, but he had a lot of detail back there. Lower half. It is what it is, guys. Ramy's dominant as far as condition, the glutes are concerned. Now here's the finals. Rolly, he did dry out, but he didn't seem to be booming. Ramy, he looks like a dry piece of beef jerky. You notice some red bars on the screen back there. If you watch the video footage, those things were flip-flopping all over the place. Give you a seizure. Now that's stage 2018. Nice neutral background. That's what you want, right? I don't know. Here's the rear double by. And again, guys, Rolly, depending on what you deem important in a bodybuilding competition, he was winning the rear lat. He was winning the rear double. And I know that sounds loose. If this was a radio program, you guys would turn it off. But honestly, Ram Man's back. It was not up to par in 2021. And I like Rolly. But the lower half, it's obvious. Here's the finals for both guys. And yeah, look at Rolly's size is gone. He did dry out. He probably more striations in the glutes. And that's probably why he did get third place. They placed a great deal of emphasis on conditioning then. For sure. I mean, Sean Roden, he was peeled in 2018 and he won. But yeah, in this comparison here, Ram Man's back maybe actually winning. So yeah, taking into consideration he was winning in the condition, the lower half, muscle size in the legs, Ramy wasn't really losing any of those back shots, was he? Abs and thigh, well, he might have been. Abs and thigh. Definitely don't want to diss my man, Rolly Winkler. Huge fan of this guy. And this is one of the reasons. He was aesthetically pleasing. He looked good. Surprising to some of you guys, maybe. No, the heights are way off on this one because Rolly, or Ram Man, the big ramrod, I should call him, he sticks his pelvis back and he puts his feet forward and leans his head back. It distorts his height in the abs and thigh. Most muscular. Finish this one off, guys. It's all about balance. What do you want? You want big legs and a pretty big upper body? Huge legs, I should say. That's what you got with Big Ramrod, for sure. Look at him. He looks like a big ramrod. But Rolly the Beast Winkler, if you ignore the wheel size, if that guy had some more size on those quads, he would have been unbeatable. But he is good even with the muscle that he has in those quads. Good midsection. The delts, I mean, come on. I don't think anybody had those shoulder muscles of Rolly the Big Beast Winkler. And he is winning a lot of shots. But obviously, there can be no argument. If they judge these two versions, any judge, they would pick Big Ramrod. And it is because he is big and he is conditioned. And that's probably why they would pick him. Now, when you guys comment, sometimes the nasty comments, and some people say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, Mark's Max Muscle. You're not a real judge. You know what? You're right there. Because I would pick Rolly the Beast Winkler in this one. Sure, he was losing in the rear condition, glutes, hamstrings, things of that nature. And obviously, nobody in the world is as big as Big Ramy in the lower half. I mean, yeah, he was losing totally in that. But I had him winning pretty much every shot, personally. So, I guess that's dominant. So, yeah. Pop your corks of your champagne, champagne. Or however you say it. The sparkly one. Rolly the Beast Winkler wins, guys, at least for this You Pick Tuesday video. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already, guys. Have a good one.